Well, hello, hello. JoJo Cross is here. This is JoJo. Yes, look at me. I feel like I am Iron Man today, except green. Label was visiting yesterday. She was in my resident services, and she wanted me to be a fairy tale character. And this is what I ended up with in order to get a good little review there. So, and here's the cutest little pecan here. Does she want to sit down or something? Oh, there wasn't a spot for her. That would have been so cute. Anyways, it's raining, which is actually really cool. There's been a lot that has been missed since my last video yesterday posted. This video would have posted earlier today, but my computer had an entire meltdown. I wasn't able to record until this afternoon, like right now. It's like 2:40 West Coast time, so yeah, I will be posting this hopefully soon. I gotta do some editing and stuff, but I just wanted to fill you in and let you know I'm sorry. I did a whole build, I did a whole bunch of stuff without you because I was recording and then the recording got messed up because my computer died. So, anyways, I just wanted to tell you that I'm going to go through and show you some of the things that I did. But first, let's go into Abel's, see if I might be able to show my cute little face here. Get my outfit of the day. So, let's see what you got here, girlfriend. And I gotta go talk to Sable, see if I can get some more patterns. So far I've gotten 4 or so. Yay, there's another one. Perfect. Alright. Let's go over and see. So far, things don't look too bad in here. Let's see. Alright, well, I've got... I'm either going to be a businesswoman or I can wear this little lacy skirt, but it doesn't really match. I guess I could wear it with one of these tight knit sweaters. Let's see how this looks with... maybe, well, that's a little too much gray. All right. These don't really go together very well. I'm gonna be stuck with something like that though. Maybe I can wear the gray with this. That's not bad. What am I gonna have to... Okay, well, my choices are this, or this for my helmet, or for my hat. So, can I count the bow, you guys? I think I can. Yeah, I guess so. That's a top thing. It takes the place of a hat, so... I'm doing that. It's the nicer version. All right. I think I'm going to go maybe with, let's see what my shoes are and then I'll match to that. Oh, cute shoes today too. I could go with blue. Those are very blue though. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go with black. Just take those off. And then we'll do a little, I guess I could pick whatever color I want because I don't need to match anything. Let's go with this cute hot pink number. All right, we're gonna get that. Not too shabby. All right, my other agenda today is I want to go over to Harv's Island and see about moving in one of the other people. I have a little bit of money in my pockets and I really want to get my hairdo that I normally wear, which is the little bubble braids on the sides. If you know, you know. It's one of the cutest things they have. Hi, buddy. Hello. I really need to get some gifts together for my villagers. I haven't given them anything. Alright, I got a golden dung beetle recipe, which I was super thrilled over. I believe Al gave that to me. And then old-fashioned alarm clocks. I purchased one yesterday, and now I got some in the mail. And some Taylor tickets. So I should have taken those in with me. I'm so stupid. Oh well, tomorrow. I have to buy one every day anyways. Okay, I got a bunch of fossils to sell and stuff like that. Let's go see what's in Nooks. Also, I don't think I've been in resident services for days, so I'm gonna have lost my little status, I think. I gotta go check. Usually I go check it, and I totally did not, I don't think. Ooh, okay, they got a few things in here. I'm gonna go get this paint. I think that's cute. Yeah, I like that. And then, let's see, I already have that mic. I have it set up. I'll show you where I put it. I actually put it out for one of the villagers. Alright, I'm liking that. Okay, let me see. Do I have any wrapping paper in my pocket? Yes, I do, but not very much. Oh, wait, what's that one? Oh, I do. I have plenty. Okay. Let me sell to the Nook twins here and get my stuff out of my pockets that doesn't belong in there. Yeah, so let's do this, and this, and this. Letter jacket. I'm going to get as much out of here as I can. Except for stuff that I can use, you know. She gave me label shorts. I need to donate that. Flick is on the island today, I believe she said. So I'm going to keep that bug and go get some more bugs. And then, yeah, I don't have any interest in those things. So let's sell all that. Ooh, not too bad. I'll take it. Alright, I need to take off my ugly socks because they do not look good with this outfit at all. Not that I'm expecting to look cute every single day, but, you know. Let me turn this just a tiny bit. Let me know if the mic is too loud or anything like that, because I'm trying to fix my settings for the game. It is, definitely. Oh, and I had stars last night, so I get to pick up some stars. Did you know they're worth like a ton if you sell them? I had no idea. But I thought I'm probably not going to make anything with stars, and so there's Flick. So I've been selling them, and they're like pretty high priced, like honestly. So there's my bottle. I hope it's a good one. I haven't been getting very good DIYs lately, and I really need some for decor. I am happy that Nooks did remodel, though. That is like my favorite thing that's happened. That's going to be, whoops. Oh, I already know it. Oh, because one of my villagers wanted me to make that. There's Maple. She's adorable so far. She has been just cute every single day. I see why people love her. Look at her little umbrella. Adorable. Alright. Here's your gift, girly. Yep. Surprise, surprise! Again, a humble sweater. Okay. I'll take it. Whatever. I'll either sell it or whatnot, but I don't think I have any new flowers. I'm kind of bummed about that. I didn't water yesterday. That's why I've been fighting with this computer, and boy, have I been like bummed out because it's been really messing me up as far as trying to get stuff done. Ooh, and I got windflowers. I found a leaf over at Harv's. I realized I don't have windflowers on this island, and I forgot about them. I only thought of pansies. So anyway, I bought some windflowers, and then I also was able to get tomatoes and pumpkins. I put them away in my house, but I do have them. This is what I did yesterday that should have been in the video that ended up not being in the video because my computer went kaputza. But I did this whole neighborhood. So planted all the trees. I made this little song and dance area for Tangy because she likes to entertain. And then I have a bench here for them to sit on. This is, oh, and then I showed you, did I show you Maples? Maples, of course, has a beehive because she's a bear and she says honey. So I put a bear and a hive. It's super original. I'm aware of that. But this is kind of a Normacore island, so we're going Normacore. And then hold on just a second. Sorry about that. I was getting a call and they were being persistent, so I want to make sure I help them. Okay, anyways, here's Al's place over here. So I gave him a barbecue and a smoker and some bottles of a drink. And the skeleton is in the back looming over his short term on my island. And then I have the pancakes here for him and the toxic waste bin because he's toxic. No, he's not. I actually, Al's not too bad. We'll go see Al and say hi. But I don't really love the gorillas, you know, like they're kind of not that pretty. So anyways, hi bud. And the empty stare, man, he's just very... I'm so glad that you like your log bed. All right, and then I'm going to go head over and show you Hamlet's house. And Dora's house. So Dora is this cute one with a little blue door. I gave her a little seat with a little writing area and then a grasshopper because they're cute. And plus, you know, Al's here. They like bugs and there's a bug. And then some music for her to sit with. And there's some, that's a little book nightstand thing. So it's got some books. And a nice little tranquil, you know, pond in between. A lawnmower for Hamlet. Because he's kind of on the end here, you know, where all the grass is. And then he's got the farm here, his work boots, you know. We put all this stuff out here to make it look more farmy, you know. Here's my other stars. I think I only made like 4 or 5 wishes yesterday. But now, let's see, I've got to get this fossil. And then... I'm not sure what I was going to do today on the island, but I think what I'm going to try to do is make a small pumpkin patch over with the other villagers. I also want there to be a little tomato patch and some potatoes over there once I get potatoes. So, but right now I just have tomatoes and pumpkins. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. But it is over here. And these villagers back here don't have anything yet. So I thought this whole area around the pond could be like you know, the place where they grow all those, like a big pumpkin patch down here. And then over on this side will be like the tomatoes and the potatoes once I get them. So these guys will have those. And then I'm going to put a little fishing area in for the villagers to fish at that little pond and stuff like that. So I'm going to go over to Harv's Island really quick and try to initiate that. Oh no, I meant to plant. Oh, I'm crying on the inside. I kind of needed the money. Oh well. Because all I have is what's in my pockets, and I have to go initiate that, the $100,000. I don't know who to pick, though. I don't know if I should do Red, if I should do Kicks, or if I should do Sahara. I don't really need, like, any more rugs and stuff. I'm fine with having it without her, so maybe Red, because I really do need to have art, so I think I'll do him. Plus he has that little raffle ticket thing. So I think we'll do red today. If I get any more money burning a hole in my pocket, I guess I could go over and do all the other ones. But for right now, we'll just do this. I'll pause for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, well, we're landed, so let's go up and see what's going on at Harv's. Harriet's not available because I haven't really initiated anything since then. So let's get Red's going, and then tomorrow I'll be able to come back and get the hair. Someone donated some money, that's good. So I'll just give what I need to here. Get it going. Cool. Right on. Alright. And while I'm here, I'm going to go talk to Leaf. I think he's probably going to have the same stuff he had the other day, which I think is pumpkins. He had tomatoes when he came to my island, but I think they're pumpkins in here. Yeah. So this is all pretty much the same. I went ahead, this is where I bought the windflowers and stuff, so nothing new. I did already buy some plants, some bushes, but maybe I'll buy a few more just to stock up on a few because I'm going to need some for the rest of the island. And I'll go plant some because I definitely need to do that. Oh, I didn't want that. There's my drift going again. Or I hit it. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, so we'll get a couple of those. I already have the other ones. I got them last time, so I think we'll be good. Yeah. And then I so far don't have anything they get customized, but they're there if I need them. So we'll head on out of Harv's. I would like to get kicks in eventually. I like to have the little purses and stuff sometimes. But aside from that, that's it. Let me pause and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I just wanted to tell you that on my thumbnail, you're going to see my girl wearing a crazy little, pilot outfit. And that is because when I recorded the original recording, I had recorded the whole fact that Nooks Cranny came in, and I was excited, and I was there for the first time, and that was the day I had to wear my pilot outfit, and I went in there and recorded the whole thing, and then it went bye-bye. So if you see that, that is because that was the outfit I was wearing that day. So I just wanted you to know that still, even when this thing is not working, I was not cheating. I was still doing my normal thing and, trying to play by my rules. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to put some stuff in my house, and then I want to go get my gifts for my villagers, and I'm going to start planting some of these things that I purchased for the pumpkin farm. So I need to get some things out, so I'll be right back. So I went ahead and I'm going to assess some fossils right now, see if any of these are any new ones. They so far have not been new, like almost every day no new ones. Yeah, he has all of them already. Oh well, more money for me, or I'll give them to my villagers, one of the two. Now he's going to hate this because I'm going to give him a bug. I usually like to donate it with a fossil, and then he doesn't realize it's a bug. Oh well. No thanks. Sorry, buddy. And I think we'll go get some coffee with Brewster because I'm here and might as well. I already got a couple gifts from Brewster. I've been trying to go every day, and he gave me the cookie recipe, and then he gave me, just the other day, he gave me coffee beans. So I think when you get every 5 or 10, in the beginning it's like the first 5 visits, and then after the first 10, and then maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 kind of thing, you get a gift from him. Yes, I do. Sure. I'll take pigeon milk. I don't know if I've said this before, but pigeon milk, what is it? Because pigeons don't make milk, right? So I'm just kind of wondering, Brewster, what are you up to? What are you doing? What is that going in there? Yeah, I don't know. It's questionable. Has anybody else wondered about that? I'm kind of wondering. I also saw someone make like this really cool farm, and one of the rooms inside the house was like dedicated to Brewster and pigeons making pigeon milk. It was like a pigeon milk farm. It was hilarious and so cute. And they had all these milk jugs everywhere, and they had used the little pop-up signs to make little pigeons in little nesty areas. It was just adorable. I can't remember who posted that, but I saw it on YouTube, like on a tour or something. So anyway, I just thought it was cute. And then, you know, something original that I hadn't seen before. So now let's see about doing this little farm that I want to do. So I think we'll start over by, oh, that's not where I wanted to go, on this side. I wanted to start over here by Ozzy's house, because I feel like it'd be better to move from left to right. So, let's see. Oh, Ozzy's not home, so that's fine. There's a rainbow. Look at that in the background. Yay. It's a double rainbow. There's one up top and one down below. Nice. I have not seen that on my island before yet, so very cool. Alright, so for Ozzy, I wanted to do like a little, kind of a little fishing area like right here. And then his rocking chair, just kind of sitting back here, stuff like that. So I'm going to put on my handy dandy hat and get to decorating. And I thought it would be good to put down the wood, because then it would look like, you know, like a little deck, sort of. I'm hoping it'll kind of come out that way anyways. So let's see what I can do with it. I'm not sure how it will conform to this area, but I figured if I put just a little deck and then, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Over here, there we go. Yeah, because I kind of want it to be more like this direction, sort of, on his side. I guess, I mean, I could put it out in front of his house. But maybe I'll put the wood decking all around. And that way it looks like it is kind of connected to his property. Let's see if I can connect any of this. I'm not sure if it will, because it's got that little curve to the river. Maybe I can go this direction. That would be weird. And then, let's see. Someone is doing their lawn outside. Almost every time someone wants to get onto making a video, isn't it always the case where someone turns on their lawnmower or their leaf blower or something? Yep, pretty typical. Alright, so does this have a spot for it? Yeah, does that kind of look weird though? I'm wondering if I don't have that connected. I just did 2 spots, and if I did like a little, maybe a pathway in between, like a little one of these. got a chair, a lawn chair. I thought I'd stick that here. And then next to it, I'm going to put this log stool. And then I want to put the fishing pole out here to look like he's, let's see, there we go. Flimsy fishing rod. Place that there. Let's see, is that facing my line? There we go, like that. And then on here, let me move this. I don't want to scooch. I want it to be up there. Like this. And then on this guy, I got actually, I think I got this for it. A little portable radio. And then I was going to put a little bucket up here. Where is it? There. Little bucket for the fish, and catching the fish. And then also a little oil lamp. I guess that could have gone down here maybe. I need another something to sit it on. You know what? Maybe I'll put a barrel behind. Like right here. Maybe if it'll work. There's no room. I'll try again. Oh, it's still squishing. Hang on, let me pull this way. I can't because of this bucket. Let me push this. No, I can't do that either. Oh no! Pick that up. Let's move this out here. Because I got a little oil lamp to put on top of it. So you can have a little light, you know? I thought that looked kind of old manish. Alright, and then let's see if I can squish in my barrel here. I mean my wooden bucket. There we go. I think that looks like a cute little spot for him. Oh, it's still squishy. Alright, hold on. I gotta fix it. I can't have him squishing like that. This is the challenge. Alright, so let's do this. And then let me do this. There we go. And then we do this. And I'm going to pull it back. One. Maybe. She'll grab it. There we go. And then pull that out. So I can push this back. There we go. And we push the barrel back one. Onto the wood. Perfect. Alright, I think I like that better, and you can get through more comfortably. And then he's got his little rocket chair sitting there. I wasn't sure what I was going to put next to it. I think that is still up in the air. I got to get some more supplies because I am running low. This is Pecan's house. I am still not totally sure what I'm going to do with her yet. But what I do need to do is remove these trees because this is going to be in prime pumpkin town right here. So, we need a couple of these guys. And we'll pull up these trees. Perfect. And then I'm going to move these guys up. I do want to leave a good amount of trees around and stuff. I'll put some bushes here already. We'll rebury those somewhere, but right here we're going to make our pumpkin patch. So I want to start with some light colors. I also feel like I need to put the path. I'd like the path to go over this way and also trail up to this, and then trail this way, and then over to this way. Yeah, so let me do the path right now. I'll be right back. Oh yay, I accidentally knocked on Hornsby's door, and he was making frosted pretzels, and those are like one of the cutest little recipes in the game, so I'm kind of happy to get those. I'm going to give him his gift. I thought I'll do it while I'm in here. I'm almost done with the path, so I'll probably just take you out with me on the rest of it. And I also decided to give some of my fossils, so anyways, because either fossils or fruit I always have luck with my villagers, to get, you know, their picture or to make them happy or whatever. So anyways, the whole thing I was doing here was this. Whoops, not that one. There we go. I just have to fill in the middles now. Everything else is down, so I just wanted to make this path to go between all the little villager houses over here, so that they kind of look, you know, have a little path to connect. That's good. It's so hard to see when there's trees and stuff in the woods sometimes. And like I say, I know this whoops, oh man, I know this path could use some work, but so far I'm just doing the best I can with this. So it's been a learning curve for sure. I definitely kind of appreciate the people out there that have made one, but it actually also ended up being a lot easier than I thought. It was really nice. Consul Kato is the one that I actually learned the most from her tutorial. She was the one that showed me how to make it actually look a little more like a dirt path. I mean, I realize it's not perfect and the color could be a little less, I don't know, light or something, but it's pretty good. It's way better than it was before. So we're making improvements, and I like how it's kind of irregular looking, you know. So anyways, now at this point I want to go ahead and put down the dirt, because this is where we're going to put the pumpkins. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to actually, let me put some fencing down, because I want to have room for fencing, and last time I did it first and then I regretted that because I didn't have room for the fence. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And we're just going to kind of fence in where the pumpkin patch is, but I will leave a little opening here in case my little villagers, whoops, want to, whoops, oh my gosh, it's just jumping all around. In case my little villagers want to come in and walk around in a little pumpkin patch, you know, pick out their Halloween pumpkin. But we'll close it off here where the fishing area is, so, because you don't really need to go through over there. Alright, and then I'm going to put down some pathing, and what I'd like to do is I'm going to do like probably 4 big kind of rectangles, I would say, and we'll put a pathway down the middle, a little walkway for the people to walk through here. So we'll do this color, and then I'm going to leave a space in between, and then I'm going to do the dark one down here. Not be too wide there as well. And then on the other side, I'm going to do the opposite. So light down below, dark up above, and that way they just kind of look a little alternating. And in between here, I'd like to put a little bit of a pathway. Yeah, so up here I'm going to go ahead and do the dark one. And this way I can put, I have 15 pumpkins to plant and water and everything. And then once they grow in, I can change them up, you know, like move them around a little bit. But I kind of like the randomness of what might grow in there, like whatever color they're going to be and stuff. I kind of like the idea of that. So, and I realize this is right in the walkway, but we'll make it work. We'll make it look like it's meant to go around this pumpkin patch here. And this won't be able to line up quite as well as the other one. just the same. Actually, maybe I'll do the wood path. That would make a little more sense in this area, just because it's just a little more one of those things where someone might have just plopped something down where you could walk through. See what I think of it here. I don't know. Kind of sketchy. I kind of want it to like go this way too. So maybe we'll go on this side as well. I'll leave it right on up to that dirt path. And then on the sides in between, I wanted to do a little bit of this sideways one. So let's do it here. And then we'll do it going this direction also. Actually, maybe I'll do it up top, so it's just kind of, whoops, not on the dirt. Yeah, we'll go this way. That way they have a little pathway to walk on here, and I won't be getting a lot of things growing in there. And then just trying to think what else I could do here. I could make this one a little bigger, and make that one a little bigger, and then that way it kind of looks like I meant to do that, because it's not going to fit that very well. Let's do that. It doesn't need to be perfectly even on both sides, and it's probably not going to be with the way this is terraformed anyways over here. I'm trying not to do too much extra terraforming down here. I will get a little more mountainous up top, I think, just because I want it to, you know, look kind of cool up there, but let's see. So let's do our pumpkin starts, and I'm just going to start planting them all along. I would like to do maybe a little spread out, and then once some of them grow in, I'm going to put more, you know, in here, and we'll make it look more full. But for now, we can spread them out and just make them kind of work the way they will. I don't know if I'm gonna have that pumpkin starts. I might have to come back and fill this in as the days go by. Oops. Okay, so there's nothing so far. They're sparkling like they've already been watered. Is that a thing? Do they come from leaf already watered? See how they're sparkling? Usually that means they were watered. Interesting. Maybe he gives them to you from him already watered. I have no idea. I guess that means I don't need to water them today, which is awesome. I definitely don't have enough pumpkin starts. So I'll have to grow some in, or maybe I can go over to leaf and get a bunch more. What do I need more? I kind of like them spread out like this. I need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this side, I need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 10 more. Let me run over and grab some. I'll be right back. All right, we got our pumpkins acquired. So I'll head on back, and then we will get the rest of these planted, and we will move on to the tomato side. Okay, as I was talking to Maple just a second ago, because I went and talked to her again, I was thinking, do you think it would be funny or entertaining or whatever to for me to have to put on what the villagers give me all day long? So, you know, I start my morning with whatever outfit is over in Abel's that I have to choose or pick out. But then throughout the day, like as they give me things, I would have to put them on. Because I just thought of this, that it would be kind of funny as she gave me these formal shorts and told me that she thought that it would go really well with my tight knit sweater. And I was just thinking it might be kind of hilarious. If you guys think that would be a funny alteration to make to my rules, then I can start doing that. I think it would be hilarious to see just how I end up by the end of the day, you know? Because they do, like, that's all they do is give you all these things, and it cracks me up. Okay, I think in here I'd like to plant some bushes, so I'm going to plant a bush here, and I already got a couple bushes here. I'd like to plant a bush here, and I'm going to have to definitely go get me some flowers. I think I have some in my house in bags. Will a bush go there? I think so. Yeah, I don't really want to put a bush. Maybe I do, because then that'll make it so you have to go onto the path. So that'll make it look like it's intended here. And then I'll put some flowers along here. Maybe I'll put another bush on this side to make it look a little more even. And then, let's see. I'd like to put one. Nope, this is going to be like a walkthrough. I don't really want to put a bush there. Yeah, okay, let me go this way. And let's plant our tomato farm. And that's going to be down over here. So I'm going to have to take these trees out and let's make a tomato farm. Alright, and I decided I kind of only need to, I only needed to take out one of those trees. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to do, I only have 10 tomato starts. So I thought, how would I make this? So this one is, let's say, there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so if I do that, and then below it, I'll do the light color again, and I'm going to do it in a little bit right here. Because this is just going to be a little baby tomato planted area here. And then I think what I'll do is, this bush. I think I might take this bush out of this direct. Whoops, what did I just grab? Hello, Joe. Alright. Whoops. Girl. Because I think I'll make this path go this way and come on up and join up with here. That way there's, you know, it looks a little more cohesive. Okay, so let me finish this. I need this to bump out one more. I want them to be a little off. And I'm going to plant a bush right here. Let me find that one. Perfect. And then let me plant these tomatoes. And we're definitely not done with this at all. I need to get some more stuff, you know. I want to get some more items to put out to decorate the front of the villagers' houses. Oh, I need to go over one more maybe, because it only holds 4, and I need it to hold 10 altogether. Yeah, that's only 4. I'm going to have to go over one more on each, so let's see how that works out over here. Yeah, so let me first take out that plant because the bush is going to be in the way now. That's a good spot for it, but maybe I'll put it up here by where the fence ran out. That would be a better spot. Because I ran out of fence, but that'll fill it in. And then I'll put a little bit more of this one here. That Leaf gave you ones that are already watered, so that's kind of cool. That means I don't have to water them for the first day. So I'll just have to come back and water them tomorrow and make sure they look good. And then there's that, yeah. And this is kind of like a little edging here. I do want to put a little bit more fencing, but I think I'll just put like a couple pieces, 1, 2, and then a bush here, and that'll make it look the same as that, and a little different from the pumpkin one. So let me go gather a few things. I'll be right back. decided I'm gonna put the little swinging bench over here. I thought that would look cute. And I'm just gonna put my flowers down because I think they're adorable. I also was gonna see about using some of this, because it kind of makes it look like, let me see, like little leaves around it maybe? Let me see. I mean, they're okay. Anyways, I'll put that down. It's fine. Gotta go with what I got, right? At least until something else comes in. So, let's see here. Where are we? There it is. Sorry, you guys. It's hard to find this stuff sometimes, especially when you're really looking for it, you know? Put that just a little bit and then push it back 1, 2. Yeah, I like that. That way the villagers have a place to sit and rock and, watch their farm, that kind of stuff. And then over here, I think I was just going to put a barrel or something. Maybe a little floating bio planter would be cute. Put that there. That's cute. And then for Flora, let's see, what can we do? I think we'll do another little laundry area for Flora. So let me put down some more of this little floral area. And then I will put down some of that. I wish we could put down patterns that were the ones that were from Sable. You know what I mean? Not necessarily on this, but I think that would look cute to be able to put some of that on the ground for blankets and stuff, but I don't think it lets you. So we'll put a clothesline in there, and I'll push that in there. Ooh, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. There you go. Okay, and I'll put my other one there, because I like to have a couple doubled up, and I did not customize these. That was not given. Oh well, that's okay. We're going plain Jane over here at the farm. And then, I don't think I got anything else really to go with that. Yeah. And over here at his house, I'm going to put a barrel up here. That's not where I wanted that barrel. Let's see if I can push it in from this side. There we go. That's better. And then on this side, we can do a hose reel. And then I'd like to do like a little wheelbarrow over here. Hand cart. Put that there. They've been working. And I can always add to this along the way, you know what I mean? So the toolbox I found in mine, and I thought that would be cute to put over here with the fishing area. So not like he doesn't already have enough, but we're gonna add a toolbox right here. Not right there. Never wants to quite go where you want it sometimes. Did you guys have any idea you could open that? Look at that. I had no idea. I saw, who did I have on my island? Gladys on one of my islands. Went over and popped that box open, and I was just like, what the? Like, that was new for me. Will this paper lantern go on something? Nope, it will not. Okay, well, I thought it might, and it won't. So I'm going to bump that in just a little bit there, have it kind of kitty corner. There's also a traditional tea set. I was going to make kind of a, I thought the bird bath would be cute right here, by the way. Let me put some code underneath it, just to make it look pretty. Because, you know, birds like prettiness too. I wish we had birds that we could, like, I mean, I know we have villagers that are birds, but there's birds on the message board. I don't understand why they don't kind of fly around and like, I don't know, they have more involvement on the island. Like it just seems kind of weird. Okay, the other thing that I thought of is a lot of these little farms have lights, you know? So I thought maybe I could put some lights over here in a pumpkin farm would probably be best. Maybe right here, like when you're coming into it. Let me see how that will look. Nope. That is definitely not what I was going for. Let's see if I can do it from this direction. Oh, there's no room. Why? It will sit right here. Let's see if I can put it sideways. Nope. Okay. Is it because of the bridge? It's because of the bridge. Oh man, what a bummer. Oh man, that's a bummer. Alright, well, maybe we'll put the lights on this side, then I'll have to move that bush, right? This is where it gets frustrating every now and then. Alright, let me try it from this direction and see if we can get it maneuvered in here somehow. There we go. And then let me push it so it's not like sitting in the middle of the That's as far as it goes. It is technically off the walkway though. You can walk. Let's see, how does that look from over here? Yeah, that looks cute. I'll keep it. I really wished it was on this side, but I could put it here, but I'd have to move these beds, and I'm just not going to do it, so. Alright. And then I'm going to put a hay bed over here, so I thought that would look cute. Just no. Why? Why does it want to do that to me? Oh, is it because of the bridge again? Oh, I'm sure the heck it is, isn't it? Alright. If you can't beat it, join it. Whoops. Let's get this plant up right here. And then we will put our hay bed right here. Thank you. And then I'm going to plant this one right here. If it'll go, it should. Perfect. Okay. So that will grow. Then you can still walk through here. And then I think we'll put another hay bed here, just to kind of, you know, we gotta look farmy. Yes, that's perfect. And then what else do I have in my little pocket? Oh, I was gonna make a tiny little picnic area, and I thought maybe just sitting right over here would be cute, like over here by the waterfall. This path over here. I wonder if I just put a tiny one like in this direction. I wonder if this tree can move over one. Let me try it and see. Oops, I don't want to drop it. Let's see, let's do this. Let's eat this one. Perfect. And then let's dig up this tree. And let's see if I can put the tree right here. Please work, tree. Please, don't be mean. Oh, yay, it worked. Okay, cool. The only problem is I think this needs to now come out one, and the barrel needs to push out one. Oh. What? Just this. Well, oh, that was risky, but I think it's stuck on this, but I'll do it from this side, I guess. No, I won't. This game, I'm telling you. Alright, go this way one, and this way one. I gotta get something to put up on top of this barrel here. But we'll figure that out. Here's where I thought, okay, so when I put the path continuing up to here, let's do that. And then I'll put some of my blanket code down and make a tiny little picnic over here. Right by the waterfall. You know, I think that'd be cute. And over here we're going to put work in this area. So let's go. And I want to do, oh, I could do this one. Hang on, let me try that. So we'll go, facing the right way here. Sorry, you guys are probably going to get tired of hearing me fiddle fart around with this thing, but you know, I'm trying to make it look cute. This one can go, this will just be this one, and then that one will be that one, and I'm just going to go here and do the same thing. Cute. Perfect. Alright. The thing I didn't grab is something to sit on, which is kind of a bummer, but I guess the blanket is the thing to sit on, right? So, we'll put a log stake over here. That would look nice, just to have a little outfade-ish thing going on. And then on this thing, we're going to put, snack bread. Ta-da! I hate it when I do that. Sorry, you guys. Alright, put the snack bread. I don't know how many times a day I do that, like when I'm decorating. But it's a constant. It cracks me up every time it happens, though. Like, look, guys, look. Ta-da! Alright, and then I'll put my magazine back here. Gonna read it. And over here, we're going to do the traditional tea set. So we have, whoops, a little tea with bread. Yes, so there's that. Okay guys, the last thing we're going to do today is I am going to go grab some flowers and a few more bushes to fill in where needed. I'll be back when it's all planted and ready to go. Oh, and Flick is here, so I decided to commission a butterfly piece because I've been saving them, so I'm going to do that. And this one is my favorite butterfly. It's the Emperor butterfly. Yeah. So I have another set of those saved. I've got the paper kite. I've got a couple others. So I'm hoping every time he comes I can get a new one. So maybe once a week or so I'll get a new butterfly. So by tomorrow I should have that in the mail. Alright, anyway, I'll be back. Alright, you guys, so this is the end of this last part of day 12. So I planted some flowers that are not bloomed yet, so they'll look a little better once we go through again. As it stands, you know, I need a little more things to fill in, but we'll get those as we go. This is the little fishing area that we made for Gonzo, and a little seating area for him and Pecan if they want to hang out or chill out. And then Gonzo's got his own old man rocking chair there. And then if you continue over to the right, we've got the pumpkin farm where Pecan lives, and there's going to be all sorts of different pumpkins in here. And then I've planted a bunch of flowers in here that should bloom soon, and I'm just kind of hoping they'll spread around, you know. I don't mind if it fills in this whole spot, but a lot are new, and a lot are, and a few of them are ones I had growing on the beach, so I just moved them over. And then back here, we gave Flora a little laundry area. I'll probably put a little, you know, one of those little barrels or buckets or something nearby, and maybe something else over on this side once I get a little more coming in. But simple's okay. Like I said, we're just doing Normacor right now, and I just want it to look, you know, cute but not too crazy. And then I made the pretzel recipe that I just got today, and I put a little bread and some tea and a little magazine so someone could sit by the little waterfall and read and take that in. So anyway, that is it for this build, and I already chatted with Flick, so tomorrow we should get our butterfly. Hoping for some more flowers and stuff to come up, so over in my flower area. Didn't have anything today, but we'll check it out again. And so yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please subscribe and give me a like. and also a little comment, all right? I really appreciate all of you. I have surpassed 200 subscribers as I'm filming this, and I really am so grateful for all of you. And I hope that I can go on and inspire you, give you some kind of ideas for your island. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.